Little fifth graders, we have now entered the domain of real math, division of whole numbers. Now, you are fifth graders. You should already know how to divide. You should already know your multiplication facts. If you don't, you are in big time trouble because you're going to fail. Because you don't know fourth grade math or third grade math. This is fifth grade math. So if you're not a fifth grader right now, you need to go on back to the grade you belong to. For the rest of us, we're moving forward with division of whole numbers. The definition of division is repeated subtraction. Remember, multiplication is repeated addition. Division is repeated subtraction. The dividend is the number that is being divided. For example, 18 divided by 9 equals 2. 18 is the number that's being divided. It is the dividend. The divisor is the number by which a dividend is divided. Again, 18 divided by 9 equals 2. 9 would be the divisor. It tells us how many times we're going to divide it up. The quotient is the answer to the division problem. 18 divided by 9 equals 2. 2 is how many times we subtracted. Because remember, division is repeated subtraction. So we subtracted twice to find our answer. 2 is the quotient. The same way multiplication is repeated addition, division is repeated subtraction. For example, look at all those times that 35 is subtracted by 5. In order to get the answer of 35 divided by 5, all you got to do is count the subtraction signs. We subtracted 5 7 times and got a remainder of 0. Therefore, 35 divided by 5 is 7. Just showing you how how division is repeated subtraction. Here are the division steps, which you should already know as a fifth grader. In order to divide, the first thing you do is divide. Multiply, subtract, bring down. And then repeat if necessary. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. Until you get a 0 as a remainder, or until there's no more numbers to bring down. 324 divided by 3. Of course, we're starting out real simple. Set up the problem by writing the original number, the number to be divided, inside a division frame. And by writing the divisor, the number you're dividing by, outside the frame. Like so, down here on the bottom. The dividend always goes inside the division frame. The divisor goes on the outside. Determine how many times the divisor will go into the first digit of the original number. If it will not, write a 0 in the answer space directly above the first digit. Then determine how many times the divisor will go into the first 2 numbers of the original number. 3 goes into 3 one time. Because 1 times 3 is 3. Multiply the divisor by the answer, the digit above frame. Write this answer under the digit or digits, depending on the problem, that divisor went into and subtract. So here we go. 3 goes into 3 one time. 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. That's the subtraction part. Divide, then we multiplied, Now we're subtracting. The next step will be to bring down. Bring down the next unused digit from the original number and place it to the right of the subtracted difference, even if the remainder is 0. So, I bring down the 2. I divided. That's how I got this 1. I multiplied. 1 times 3 is 3. I subtracted. 3 minus 3 is 0. Then I brought down the next unused digit. Brought down the 2. Now I have to repeat because I have other numbers. Number 5, determine how many times the divisor will go into the new number. Write your answer in the answer space above the digit that was brought down. 3, I'm dividing again. 3 will go into 2 0 times. That's divide, then I multiply. Then I subtract, then I bring down. Multiply the divisor by the last digit you wrote in the answer. Write this product under the digits that divisor went into and subtract. So again, I divided. 3 going into 2 0 times. Now I multiply. 0 times 3 is 0. 0 times 3 is 0. Now I subtract. 2 minus 0 is 2. Next step, I'll bring down the next unused digit, which will be 4. Continue this process until all numbers in the original number have been used. So, brought down the 4. Now I got to do it again. I divide. 3 will go into 24 8 times. I multiply. 8 times 3 is 24. I subtract. 24 minus 24 is 0. There's nothing left to bring down, so I am finished. The quotient is 108. Sometimes when you divide, there will be a remainder. A remainder is any number left over after you have completed all the division steps. For example, 22 divided by 3. 3 goes into 2, no times, 0 times. You can put a 0 here if you want to, or you can just go to the next step. 3 will go into 22 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. 22 minus 21 is 1. There's no numbers to bring down, so I'm finished. But if I have a remainder here, I must put this R and then a 1. So the answer is 7, remainder 1. And you should know all this already as 5th graders. Words or phrases to look for to help you choose division to solve a problem. Share equally, divide equally, separate into equal groups, half, how many in each, quotient, or per. And there's others as well. Do not do these problems. We're going to do these problems in the next video. Division of whole numbers practice. Last but not least, have a nice day. So there you have it, you little 5th graders. Division of whole numbers. This is real math, but it's real math that you should already know how to do.